2 years ago, this coming Sunday, Father's Day, will be when I first came here. And I have never been so welcomed in a church in my life. First time I came here, Connie came up and gave me a big old hug, and called me her sister. And I've been to the women's groups and different things. I lost a lot of friends before I started coming to church. And now all these women are now my girlfriends. And I praise all of you. And there's nothing but love here. I've never felt anything but that. I first came here because of my son. It's kind of a little funny story. He came that Father's Day. Before Father's Day, there was a wedding here. He came, and he was helping in the wedding, and he was calling me to pick him up. And he kept on saying to Fred, I guess it was Fred, can I bring some wine home to my parents? And I'm like, no, Charlene, I don't want any wine. And so Fred gets on the phone and says, well, you can only have the wine if you come to church the next day. Well, beknownst to him, I had already planned on coming because Charlene had been coming here, and I had gone to another church, and it was such a large church, and I didn't want to be part of a large church. I wanted to be part of a small church to know everyone. And it's been the biggest blessing of my life. There's been so many things changed in the last 2 years. So many great things. We've had a lot of problems and stuff, my husband and I, but we've made it through. Connie was even a blessing when the company I worked for was going to shut down. I called Connie and asked if she would take my client and myself on as employees. Of course. Of course, not a problem. Yes. And it's always been that way here. There's no no's here. There's only yeses. And it's a blessing to me and my family. And I just can't say enough about it. And I thank you all so much for having me part of your family.